How's it going? Welcome to Module 6. You are done with the first set. You are now on to the second set, which is going to go over just meals and just eating. So in regards to a bulk and a cut, which is Module 6, is it necessary? Is a bulk and a cut necessary? Is it useful? Let's talk about that. I think bulk and cuts are very... I don't think they're necessary, but I think they are important. They do have their place. They're just not as frequent as many people may think. You don't just, you don't go into a couple month bulk and then go into a couple month cut. I was under the impression of that before becoming certified, before really learning and delving deep into it myself. And it's just not what you do. Most people are gonna bulk for a while. You wanna bulk for a while. If you're gonna bulk for a couple years, but bulk correctly, clean. A dirty bulk has no place whatsoever. Dirty bulks are dumb. Don't do a dirty bulk. It's going to affect your health. It's going to affect your blood pressure, your cholesterol. It's bad for you overall, and you're going to gain much more fat than you will muscle overall, because if you're consuming dirty foods, most of those are going to convert to fat rather than muscle just right away. So let's keep that into account. I mean, you can eat what you want. Don't get me wrong. I'll do an entire course on eating whatever you want while still maintaining your goals. But for now, just stick with clean eating. Eating for health rather than for muscle or for, getting really, really big or for getting extreme results. Eating for health is the best way. Really what you want to do is you want to figure out your maintenance calories. You want to figure out the amount of calories you need to consume. And if you're doing a bulk, it's going to be around 250 to 500 above maintenance calories. So 250 calories to 500 calories above maintenance. So figure out maintenance calories is the best way to do it. Consume, just eat. Eat for a couple days while also monitoring your weight every single day in the morning. Fasted. Continue to eat how you normally eat. Figure out if your weight is going up or down. If it's going down, then you know you're not at your maintenance. Eat a little bit more throughout the day until your weight stays the same. Once your weight fluctuates only about 1 pound to 2 pounds, but it stays roughly the same, whatever you're consuming, that's your maintenance. From there, you're going to want to go up in calories or down in calories depending on your goal. If you notice that the scale is going up and you're gaining weight, even if it's a couple pounds every single day, or a couple pounds every single day, it might not be of muscle, it might not be of fat, it may be of everything. At that point, okay, I'm in a caloric surplus, I'm gaining weight. Let me actually start to eat correctly. Let me start to include this protein count, which I'll talk to you about in another module. But remember that the bulk, it's not an intense dirty bulk. It's a clean bulk. It's calculated. It's deliberate. That's what you want to know. As far as a cut, same thing. It's deliberate. It's not crash dieting. It's not doing the next crazy thing that's going to make you lose 10 pounds in a week. Don't do that. You're going to rebound crazier from that just from anything. Just don't do it. What I recommend you do for a cut is the same thing I recommend you do for a bulk. You want to be in a caloric deficit of 250 to 500 calories max. Now, really you could do more, but there's no point. Do that. Eat foods that are going to be more filling and less caloric density. Like, so if it's caloric, if it's high in calories, you really don't want to eat it. Eat things that are lower in calories that are going to fill you up. Eat a lot more fiber rich foods, the net zero carb wraps, things like that. That is what you want to include in a cut. That's things that's going to help you dip into that caloric deficit from your caloric surplus. And so that's kind of how you navigate the bulk and the cut. And so when you do a bulk, you're going to do a bulk for about a year or two. You want to bulk steadily for a while, gaining a large amount of muscle. You want a good base. Before you cut, you actually want something to cut down too. So if you're only bulking for a couple months, you're not going to build much muscle. So when you cut, it's going to be kind of underwhelming. Bulk up for a couple years. Really reach your max potential in strength and in hypertrophy before you decide you want to shred it all down, cut down the fat, and reveal that muscle. You want something to reveal. So that's what I always recommend. And if you're just trying to cut down your fat, you're trying to lose weight, cut down that fat, get to a healthy weight, and then try to build up that muscle. And then just kind of teeter back and forth between, the size that you like and you enjoy yourself at and you feel healthy at. That's very important. And that's kind of how you navigate that. You want to make sure you are, you're going about it the best way possible. And that's what I've recommended in this module is what I can recommend is the best way possible. So that is done with module 6. I think this is one of the longest modules I've done, but on to the next.